First and foremost, I would like to thank Department of Physics, Namche Government College for providing us this opportunity to make a YouTube video instead of practical examination or sessional B of 25 marks. Furthermore, I would also like to thank our respected teacher, Dr. C.P. Khatiwala, for providing us this topic and for his guidance. My name is Menuka Thapa. Roll number is 19NS0097, BSc Physics Honors, 4th semester 2021. So, my topic is orthogonal curvilinear coordinates. So, now let us see what is orthogonal curvilinear coordinates. Let us take a point P whose Cartesian coordinate is x, y, and z. Point P whose Cartesian coordinate is x, y, and z. This Cartesian coordinate can be expressed as a function x, y, and z. So x shows that x is a function of u, v, and w. Y is a function of u, v, and w, and z. Z is also a function of u, v, and w. So let name this set as set 1. Now u, v, and w can also be expressed as a function of x, y, and z. U is a function of x, y, and z. V is a function of x, y, and z. W is a function of x, y, and z. So let name this set as set 2. So now let us draw the curvilinear coordinate system x, y, and z. This one is x, y, and z. And take a point P. We have to take a point P, and let us take the coordinate surface u equals to c1, v equals to c2, and w equals to c3, where c1, c2, and c3 are constant. So point P, now we have to make this curve. This one is u, v, and w. Okay. So now if the coordinate surface say u equals to c1, v equals to c2, and w equals to c3, they touch or intersect. At coordinate curve or line. If they touch or intersect at a coordinate curve or line, if each of these coordinates intersect perpendicularly, if each of this if each of these coordinate surface intersect perpendicularly, then the curvilinear coordinate is orthogonal. If each of this coordinate surface they intersect perpendicularly, then the curvilinear coordinate is orthogonal. Now let us take the tangent vector u, v and w. So tangent vector to u, v, w are del r vector del u del r vector del v del r vector of del w. Now where this, if r is the position vector of P, r q position vector of P, x I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap, r is a position vector of P. Now let us take the unit. Let us take the unit tangent vectors as EU, EV and EW to the curves U, V and W respectively. Then EU equals to del r vector by del u mod of del r vector by del u. Similarly, EV equals to del r vector by del v mod of del r vector by del v, and EW also equals to del r vector by del w mod of del r vector by del w. Now if we take HU as HU equals to del r vector by del u mod of del r vector by del u, HW equals to del r vector by del u del v, and the HU equals to del r vector by del mod of del r vector by, then the tangent vectors, then the tangents vector are del r vector by del u equals to EU HU, del r vector by del v equals to EV HV, and del r vector by del w is EW by HW. If we take the normal, now if we take the normal to the curve U, V, W as EU, EV and EW, then EU equals to del back del U mod of back del U, then EV equals to Bechdel V, mode of Bechdel V, and EW equals to Bechdel W, mode of Bechdel W. So here the quantities HU, HV, HW are called scale vectors, and this EU, EV, EW are called EU, EV, EW, and this EU, capital EU, EV, EW are called the unit base vectors. Now any vector A vector in the orthogonal curvilinear coordinate system can be expressed in terms of unit vector E1, sorry, this is E1, E2 and E3 as A vector equals to E1 plus E2 plus A3 E3. But out here E1 is equals to EU, E2 equals to EV, and E3 equals to EW. So on replacing, we will get a vector U1 EU plus A2 EV plus A3 EW, and also it can be expressed as A equals to A1 EU plus A2 EV plus A3 EW. So this is it for orthogonal curvilinear. And my next topic is vector. So for this I have prepared this note, so I will be explaining this topic from this notes. Okay, so basic concept of vectors. We all know there is two physical quantity, one is scalar and another one is a vector. So we know that scalar quantity is that which has only magnitude. Now out here we will be studying about the vectors. Vector is a quantity that has magnitude as well as a direction. Vector or quantity who have magnitude and direction. Notice that a directed line segment is a vector, figure 1. This one is a vector denoted as AB or simply as A vector, and read as vector AB or vector A. The point A from where the vector AB starts, this one is vector AB. The point from where the vector AB starts is called the initial point. This point A is called the initial point, and the point B where it ends is called its terminal point, and the point B where this vector is ending is called the terminal point. The distance between this initial and a terminal point of a vector is called its magnitude of a vector and denoted as mode of AB or A vector or mode of A vector. This arrow indicates the direction of the vector. Now we have types of vector. What is zero vector? A vector whose initial and a terminal point coincide is a zero vector or null vector. Now a vector whose initial or terminal point coincide is called the zero vector. Unit vector. A vector whose magnitude is unity or 1 unit is called the unit vector. A vector whose magnitude is unity is called the unit vector. The unit vector in the direction of a given vector, A vector, is denoted by A vector को unit vector is A vector and mode of A vector. Now co-initial vector. Two or more vectors having the same initial point are called co-initial vectors. Two vectors who have same initial point. Now let us say this one is vector AB, one vector, and this is another vector. Vector have the same co-initial point is called the co-initial vector. Now equal vectors. The two vectors A and B are said to be equal if they have the same magnitude and direction. Two vectors are said to be equal if they have the same magnitude and direction. Now let us see out here. This one is one vector AB and PQ vector. They are said to be equal vectors if they have the same magnitude and same direction, regardless of the position of the initial point. Now we have negative of vectors. A vector whose magnitude is same as that of a given vector, say AB, but direction is opposite to that of it is called a negative vector. A vector whose magnitude is same but direction is opposite to that of it, let's say, is called a negative of vectors. For example, vector BA is negative of vector AB and written as BA minus of AB. Now addition and subtraction of two vectors. The triangular law of vector addition. A vector AB simply means the displacement from a point A to point B. Let us see this figure. A vector AB simply means the displacement from a point A to a point B. Now consider a situation that if a girl moves from point A to point B and then from B to C and then from B to C, the net displacement made by the girl from a point A to point C is given by this vector AC and expressed as AC vector. AC vector is AV vector plus BC vector, or if we name this vector AC as a R vector, then R vector is A vector plus B vector. Now parallelogram law of vector addition. If we have two vectors A and B, and vector B represented by the two adjacent sides of a parallelogram. Now this is a parallelogram represented by the two adjacent sides of this parallelogram. Magnitude and direction, their sum A plus B, their sum A, B is represented in magnitude and direction by the diagonal. This one is diagonal of the parallelogram to the common point. This is known as the parallelogram law of vector addition. A vector, B vector huncha. The sum चाहिँ के हुन्छ? This resultant vector को sum चाहिँ is the sum of A vector र B vector huncha. Resultant vector चाहिँ sum of A vector and sum of B vector. This is parallelogram law of vector addition. Now we have vector subtraction. Before going to the operation, it is necessary to know about the reverse vector. So now first we have to know about the reverse vector. A reverse vector, that is minus of A, which is opposite of A, has the same magnitude as A but pointed in the opposite direction. It has same magnitude but it is pointed in the opposite direction. First we find the reverse vector. First we have to find the reverse vector, then add them as usual addition. Such as if you want to find vector B minus A, then B minus A equals to B plus then minus of A. This is reverse vector. Now next topic is vector multiplication. Basically there are two types of vector multiplication. Vector multiplication चाहिँ के छ? दुईटा छ. One is cross product and another one is dot product. So now let us see what is cross product. Cross product of vectors. The cross product of two vectors results in a vector quantity. It is represented by a cross sign between two vectors. Cross product of two vectors A into B. The mathematical value of cross product A into B equals to mod of A, B, then sine theta and cap, where mod of A is the magnitude of vector A. Mod of A चाहिँ के हो? Magnitude of vector A. B, mod of B is the magnitude of vector B. Vector B को magnitude हो. Theta चाहिँ के हो? यहाँनिर theta छ. Theta is the angle between two vectors A and B. Theta चाहिँ के हो? Angle between these two vectors A and B. And n cap is the unit vector. Your n cap चाहिँ के रहेछ? Unit vector showing the direction of the multiplication of two vectors. N cap चाहिँ के रहेछ? Direction show गर्छ. Now dot product of two vectors. The dot product of two vectors always result in scalar quantity. If you do the dot products of two vectors, then के पाउँछ हामीले scalar quantity. That is, it has only magnitude and no direction. त्यसको चाहिँ magnitude मात्रै हुन्छ र direction चाहिँ हुँदैन. It is represented by a dot. This dot. यो dot product मा चाहिँ represent गर्छ in between two vectors. So A dot B equals to A dot B. Mathematical value of the dot product is A dot Bj equals to mode of A then mode of B cos theta theta. Okay, so thank you.